Hey, welcome back to the shop. I'm having a chat here with my friend Kevin about a challenge about making a coffee cup. I thought I'd extend the challenge to anyone out there just for fun. I never made one of this, and I don't have a scroll saw, but we'll figure out this part later. But yeah, let's try to make a coffee cup. So I'm not prepared for this, but it won't be a challenge. I'm prepared in the sense that I do have a blank on my lathe. That's about it. And just for the sake of, if you've never done it just like me, I give you as much info as possible. This is 4" by 5, and I did pre-measure what I want my tenon to be for that chuck. I have it between centers, which I don't normally do. I like using face plates, and I don't know, let's just go. This has some chicks too. I'm afraid it's gonna hit me in the face, but hopefully it won't. Yeah, I was doing what you think I was doing. Are you sharp? I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna stick to something that I'm more familiar with, which are ball turning tools. 60-degree swept back. What am I looking for a shape? Okay. Let's see if we can do that. I suck at that one too. Can you believe that this thing has a wormhole? It's kind of looking like a bell. I should have printed that picture. Let's see. Okay, so it's more of a curve and not too far in and then flare out. Let's play with my favorite tool, 4040. So that means I'm not too bad there in the shape actually. not the right tool either. Don't I have a spindle gouge? I guess I don't. This is the closest thing to it. I'm gonna kill some of this. So essentially what I have done is rub the bevel, well, way too hard because I'm being a goof. And this is the type of finish that you get. So let's try. Most of these tools are not sharp, by the way. I'm just trying to scrape it to see what it does. What I mean is what it does for finishing. Yeah, you get a bit of tear out with it. Let's see what a negative rake scraper does. That works. So let's get something clear though, because if you're watching this far, you're thinking that I'm nuts. Do I know what to do? Yes, I do. Am I doing most things wrong? Yes, I am. What I'm doing is I'm behaving like a newbie, even though I'm not a professional. Like, don't get me wrong, I just learn enough to get around. But I am behaving like just grabbing tools and trying things like if I knew nothing, because I think it's a good experience for other people to see. So here, a while ago, I guess I would have go, okay, I'm gonna sand this so this is smooth. If you're at this situation here where you go, okay, this I can sand this, you know, and get away with it, but it's not the shape that you want it, don't move forward because you're gonna regret it. Just same thing with this. You're gonna learn more trying to finesse something than just get 80 grits on paper and shape it. That's not wood turning. That's shaping something with sand, and I personally hate that. So take your time. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to remove about 1.5 inches from this end here, so the cap itself is going to end somewhere here. So I think we're good there. I have a slight tear out right here. I guess I should. It's too much. I think I need to be at 220 or I'm gonna get a fresh one. Yeah, of course. Leave stuff everywhere. Don't need this. Don't need this. Oh. That. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to put some CA glue here and let it dry, because otherwise this cup will no hold coffee. I'll let that dry for a few minutes, have a coffee, and I'll be right back. This didn't clear the hole in my chuck. I think it will. If not, we'll find out. So, a couple things now. If your piece is the right length, I will say if you have a drill thing and Forstner bits, make a hole as big as possible to your depth, because it's going to be a lot easier. I am going to do it without it because I want people that don't have that to be able to do it, but I'm not sure that I can achieve that myself. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I also normally, in this situation, if I was at the right height, I will now use a tailstock, because you see me do crazy stuff. But I always say that I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid, but sometimes I am. In this case, something with this 10 on this small, if I have to remove this much, I'll be putting pressure, more than likely sometimes this way, which it will make it prompt to come off the tenon. So for that, for the sake of that, I'm gonna keep the tailstock, which you should always anyways, but I don't like doing it. So I'm gonna keep the tailstock until I remove as much as I need to, and we'll take it from there. For that, I don't know what I'm gonna use. Maybe a big 40-40. So this is what I mean. Just a second ago, I'm cutting, putting pressure this way, but it's hard to do that on end grain. So now I'm cutting this way, so I'm basically pushing. So hence why I want to keep the tailstock there. Too big of a coffee cup. We're gonna have coffee, not soup, so we're gonna take some more out. trying to break that. So, like I said, if you have a drill attachment for your lathe, use it. Let's put this away. I'm gonna use, I have a bigger one, by the way, but I'm gonna assume that if you bought a kit, like a basic kit, you would have got a scraper that is 3/4 of an inch, and you want that to be slightly angled down. Like there, like so. And we're gonna hollow from scratch. Also, even if you don't, you might be able to use just a drill bit for your depth. I'm just going to do it without it. I have a feeling that this piece is going to split anyways, but as you can see, you can hollow both ways using this, and it's not bad. I'm being aggressive there, so if you did like a thin pass, you should have a bit of tear out right there, but I'm being really aggressive and taking a lot in one shot. So I think if you just towards the end go, actually take it easy, because it's no rush, it's not a race. The challenge is to make a coffee cup. So you see, when I'm doing that, all the chips go right on top of here, and you can't see what you're doing. Like, watch this. Right about there, you no longer see, from my point of view, this is in the way. But if instead of trying to look at this, you look on this side over here, you'll see what's happening. I'm stopping to see what kind of finish I get on the sides here. Alright, it's not bad. This will break though. See the check right there. Ironically, it's not here. Oh well, let's just go slow. I think it should be slightly thinner. need better leverage because my tool started to vibrate as I get deeper. This is, I think, 1/4 inch. I'm about here. It's a big coffee cup. I should have made it smaller. So let's see what I'm at. Get in there. How about another 1/4 inch or 3/8 to go? And I gotta thin out the side a bit. So I'm not happy with my sanding, so I'm gonna do more of that, but I don't want to make this video 3 hours. So, and if you done this right, really you can just loosen up your tenon slightly out and get a little saw and saw it off, and then sand the bottom. In my case, I'm gonna use a vacuum chuck later. I am not going to put any finish on it because I do want to make a handle and glue it up, and if I put a finish, then the handle is not going to glue properly to it. Plus, this, in my eyes, this needs a lot more sanding. But the challenge was to make this stupid thing with basic tools, and that's what we have achieved. So, well, I decided I'm going to shoot this part too. This jump chuck is a piece of wood with some foam, and the piece sandwich between the tail is stuck on it. I got the same arm sharp gouge that I used for most of it, and we're going to try to remove the bottom. I did sand it. Still, I think it's going to check though. I'm not sure it's going to survive, but so far so good. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on me. In end grain, I don't want this to break below the line, so I don't want to snap it. Meaning I don't want to break it because you end up with a dimple. Not my best sanding job, but close. And this is where we're gonna touch the handle once I make it. But this is me coffee cup. Anyways, I hope you make one yourself, give it a shot, and if you have any suggestions or questions, leave them in the comment, and I'll be sure to answer you. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.